Well, hey folks, Species7 here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Minibrunn Farm. Ooh, we need to tend to some chicken eggs here before we get too far into our day. One of you will be full. You. Alright. Nice. Now we just sold the other ones. So, starting a fresh new bunch. There we go. And let's get this guy, there we are. Alright, do hope everybody's doing well, having themselves an absolutely awesome day. Well, that's not quite parked right, is it? It looks like I've parked right on the valve. I have. Alright, well, good news. Good news, everyone. And one last little matter to tend to before we get back to the field up there. We got a couple more sunflowers to pop out of the ground, and then it's done. So if you're new here and you do enjoy the content, maybe consider giving a subscription click on the old hey subscribe here button. And don't forget, if you do enjoy it, if you watched it, brought you a little bit of entertainment, best thing you can do is hit that like button on your way out. Or, you know, right now. Alright, let's get this cleaned up. Now, we should be able to dump it in here. There we go. There. Don't say I never did nothing for you, you crunchies. We'll quickly zip up the hill. I can only imagine if the sheep have been spitting stuff everywhere, that we can expect our fine bovine friends to have done much the same. Right, it's a fair bit of manure they're starting to collect there. Like I said, I believe probably that Agris spot. That New Market. Yeah. I think they're the ones that will buy manure. What are you doing? Do you see them working here? Silly bossy Bessie. Okay. At least these ones don't have the bar over them. Makes it, ooh, little easier to unload. You were so lucky. You almost got center punched by a like 3,000 pound weight. Silly moo. Alright. No point wasting fuel. And where she stops, nobody knows. There we are. Let's head up the hill here. So I guess one good thing, we are going to put a cereal crop in next. So that should save us a bit of time and effort. We won't have to do the plowing and the cultivating. What do we got currently in here? Oh, not bad. 12,000 liters. Okay. Okie dokie. Yeah, we've just got this little bit left. A bit of a messed up corner on the field here. Nothing too serious. I don't think it'll set us back. Well, I have finally broke down and turned the heat on. It seems like only 2 weeks ago I was complaining because it was so darn warm. But yeah, I noticed my cats were starting to loaf a lot and glare at me as they tucked their paws under their bellies to keep them warm. Like, oh yeah, you ordered yourself a couple of new sweatshirts from Amazon, and now we don't need to use the heat anymore? What's going on here? Well. Yes, indeed, middle of October. Oh well, this is the... I'm sure most of the rest of the country's probably had their heat on for 2-3 weeks now, so I don't feel too bad. The catio is officially closed for the winter. I haven't gone out and wrapped it all in tarp yet. Just because, unfortunately, we had a couple of really hard rains before I disconnected it from the window. So I don't want to wrap it while it's still, while the wood is still soaked. And everything inside is, all the little driftwood climbing stuff is still soaked and all of that. Because we know it's going to happen. It's either going to mold or rot. And two things that it can happen if I wrap it in tarps when it's soaked. How are we doing here? 20%. Well, it's not a very big patch. Oh, those are just dead weeds, eh? Okay. Seems to harvest some of them, but not all of them. It's kind of weird. As long as it gets the sunflowers, I don't care. The rest of it, I think it's just chopping up and spitting back out anyway. Just watching that plane over there. Good. Yeah, I don't know. I think I must have lost control of my numbering on these things at some point on this particular map's episodes. Because when I upload a video and I go to add it to the playlist, I believe the last one I did, which was episode like 93 or 94 or something, the playlist said it contained 99 episodes. I was thinking, wow. So this may actually be the 100th episode, whether it's called that or not. But, yeah. I mean, I could see double numbering one, but half a dozen? I don't know. Keep in mind as well, there are some pretty good links in the description down below. There are some other YouTube channels that I think are worth checking out, as well as, of course, a link to my Patreon, if you decide to support the channel in that way. And I really, really thank all of you that do. They are also listed in the description down below. Because, you know, there's a big white space there. I think you're allowed to put, like, I don't know, 10,000 characters or something in it. So, yeah. It's all kinds of things there. Well, I don't think we're going to actually fill this thing, unfortunately. Which means even with a field this large, we didn't manage to fill a trailer that holds, whatever it is, 21,000 or something. So, As I said, I think the, now I do have the economy set on hard, right? Because it seems a little more realistic than getting, you know, $8,000 for a dozen eggs. Just always seemed a little bit weird. Especially when you're taking eggs in, like single eggs, you pick them up, say you had like 23 eggs in your backpack or whatever, and you'd take it in, they give you like $9,000, and you're thinking, not even an even 2 dozen. Boy, oh boy, I'd hate to be in the supermarkets in this town. But, yeah, it doesn't seem like things sell for too much around here. And we don't get that much in the way of production. So I suppose it all works out in the end. Yes, screw ya. But, yeah, we've gotten by. In fact, I'd have to say, for the most part, this map has thrived. Without having to rely on rich relatives or long contested wills or just simply cheating a bunch of money in, we've managed to do all right. Indeed. I mean, we're not, you know, millionaires. We got 100,000 to play with. But we have everything in place we need to continue to make money. And, of course, being farming, it means we're going to continue to spend money. Seeds cost, fertilizer cost, diesel costs, hired help costs. Everything costs. But luckily, like I said, we've got pretty much everything we need in place to not only cover those costs. I mean, we're paying, I think, $1,060 property maintenance tax every single night now. But yeah, we seem to be covering it all right, and coming away with a little bit of profit at the end of each little period of gameplay. Yeah, I love this harvester. Almost impossible to turn around. But again, we've stuck with this one through the entire thing. So I guess I must be adapting to its planet-like turning radius. I suppose we could have got a hired worker to do this. Of course, they'd probably be harvesting our partially used seed bags in the market parking lot by now, but you never know. You never know. This should be a fairly straightforward thing to do. But we know better from experience, don't we? How are we doing? 73%. Yeah, we're going to get close, but we're not quite going to fill this. So, I don't think we'll fill the trailer. Well, that's too bad. I had high hopes for this particular crop. I thought we'd get at least a trailer's worth. So now I've got to decide whether to silo it, whether to sell it, or whether to take the lion's share of it down to the pigs. I mean, the pigs are good money. They reproduce at such a fast rate that, you know, at $1,000 a pig, we're getting like an extra 20 every week. Well, it's not bad. I'm not sure the cows are 100% worth their spot on the farm, if you will. They are a lot of work. They take a lot of food. Not a lot of water, but that's okay. Our water is not expensive. But they take a lot of food. And their payout in milk, again, it may be because of the economy on this map, but their payout in milk, well, put it this way, I don't think they're ever going to pay off just the forage mixer. And you know we bought the cheapest one in existence, so. Alright, let's grab this last wee bit. And where the heck's my tractor? There it is. Let's pop out the pipe. Good stuff. Boom, we're done. Whoop. What to my wandering eyes should appear. Well, it ain't St. Nick and some freaking reindeer. Alright, let's get out here. Yeah, hard to believe, eh? Halloween's almost upon us. Getting to be that time again. That has got to be the least best place for a cup holder, man. Seriously. Well, I guess there is a lot going on down there. That's some pretty cool, pretty cool tech on that dash, eh? Alright, here we go. Oh my god, look at the fuel on this thing. Okay. How about... let's see if we can't get it somewhat close to the farm. And then we'll haul the fuel trailer over. Oh, man. Well, like I say, that's one of them expenditures that never stops giving. Or taken. I suppose would be more accurate, eh? Indeed. Alright, how many cows can you skewer? One little, two little... Oh, never mind. Can't do that on a public YouTube channel. Okay. Let's close it all up. Whoa. Well, that wasn't very nice. Now, let's go see what the final numbers shall give us. Jeez. Everybody's got an opinion. Oh. Well, we know we'll be putting lime on this puppy, eh? Look at that. Nitrogen's pretty light, too. So we ended up with 17,000 liters. Wow. Just say wow. Well, we're going to silo it for now. And then I think if we need some out at the mixer, just because of the limited room. I mean, there's no way I'm going to dump this out there, I'll tell you that much for nothing. I suppose we should quickly check and make sure it's not like the crop of the century at the moment or anything. Bubba-da-boo. 11, 12, 12, 11. I don't know. She's no soybean. I mean, that's good money. There's $1,300 right there, right? At the bakery. Who'd have thought a bakery that wanted sunflower seeds? You wouldn't think they'd want them like that, though. I think they would at least want them dried, you know? And did it say if it was up or down or indifferent? Up a little bit there and just flat here, so... Same there. The two places that are paying the best money haven't had much fluctuation. Alright, that is done. So let's get this put away, and then we will go and deal with our poor harvester there. I just love running harvesters low, eh? Wow. Like, a couple times with the forage harvester. This thing, woods, I don't know how we didn't end up just running out a row or two from the end. That would have been more my speed. There we go. Oh. Well, when I park something close to a wall, I park it close to a wall. I think we were getting like quantum lock there or something. Alright, that should do it. Let's perfect. Alright. There we go. Perfect. Give it a quick cleanup and then we will put it away. Look at that, nice and shiny. That should be, that was a brand new header. Still in pretty good shape, eh? Alright. we can put this puppy away. Well, I guess now that we have, how are we doing? Woohoo! We only got 17% left in our little trailer here. Actually, I think instead of parking it up, I'm gonna go and fill it back up. So, let's get in this guy. Okay. I can see absolutely nothing behind me. Ah, that's brilliant. I mean, I figured we could back straight up, but it was guessing. Alright. Yeah, the way I do this farm, it's important I keep this trailer at the ready. Indeed. Very important. But like everything else in this small town, it's not that far to the gas station. Okay. Well, $11 to fill the tractor. And another few thousand to fill the trailer, I'm sure. That's okay. It's not like I'm going to bring either of the harvesters down to the fuel pump here, so let's do this. If I got to spend $4 or $5 grand on fuel, so be it. We'll make it back. Or 6 or 7 grand on fuel. Oh, come on now, I have my limits. What are you doing? Ooh, 400. Come on, there you go. 3, 2, 1. We're down to 100,000. Nice. I was hoping it wouldn't drop below 100,000. $3,800. Well, plus $100 to, or whatever it was to fill the tractor. It wasn't $100. Okay. Well, I'm definitely feeling better about that. Because that'd be the last thing I need. End up running a harvester out or a tractor or something, go to get the fuel trailer and find out it's got nothing either. Well done. Yeah, as I was saying, now that we actually have our mowing stuff elsewhere, I can put this trailer under shelter. We should, in fact, be able to Maybe move our cultivator as well. Well, maybe not. Either the cultivator or the plow, I guess. Alright. Mr. John. Whoops. It's okay, I've done this before. I may, to all appearances, be an absolute noob, but I have done this before. Alright, do we have room for the cultivator? You know, I'm thinking we actually do. So that's very cool. Considering I've taken to actually hiding it behind the shed here. Oh, come on, what's going on here? I think we've got it hooked into part of the building. Oh, we got her. No, we didn't. What the heck, man? Okay. Okie dokie. See what happens when you don't just leave well enough alone? Wasn't hurting nothing out behind that shed. Okay. That's alright. Okay. Well, I'm going to go down to the market and I'm going to fetch that. Park it in the shed, and that should pretty much be it for my day here. So I do hope everybody enjoyed the episode. If you did, well, again, don't forget to hit that like button. It really helps out. Gets the old YouTube algorithms just twitching. So, yeah. Till next time, take care of each other, folks. And ciao for now.